And with temperatures across the country dropping, it is important to make sure your chimney is safe for use and you take all the necessary precautions.
Linda Boquero shares some tips.
With temperatures cooling down, these are good days to spark up a fire. And that's what Ginny Peterson did in the living room fireplace of her Yonkers home.
After about an hour and a half, it started getting a little smoky in the house. And just within like minutes, it was very smoky where the alarms were going off.
She says firefighters soon arrived to help. One of the first questions they asked, did she open the damper above her fireplace?
Yes, and we closed them and opened it a couple of times just to make sure, because it seemed like the smoke wasn't escaping. That's why it was coming in. And there was no way to indicate, to be able to tell once the fire was burning whether they were completely open, because you can't see inside of it.
That's a common issue, as Vic Jacoupy explained. He's with Approved Chimney out of Hackensack, New Jersey, a company certified by the Chimney Safety Institute of America. Vic used this cutaway of the inside of a chimney to show us how the two most common types of dampers work.
Push in and up in order for this to open. So I'm going to open it and then close it.
Newer dampers look like this, with springs and a chain lever.
So right now the springs are going to pull the cable up. As it does, you can see how the damper plate is being released at the top.
Even though Ginny's damper had been replaced about a year ago, the company that did the work, Advanced Chimney of Ronkonkoma, offered to install a new one at no charge after we reached out. Vic showed us how to ensure that the damper is open when you light your next fire.
If the springs fail or it's not properly open or adjusted, then it's going to create a problem. And the reason why it's going to create the problem, because you think it's released all the way, and it may not, may be locked in a halfway position. If it's locked in a halfway position, or if it's not fully open, therefore it's going to be an issue with the smoke.
We know you're a little bit worrisome now about lighting fires.
Yes, very much so. Because since the damper is up so high, I've never been concerned about it being open.
All right, so how often should you have your fireplace inspected? Well, if you use it often, you should have it looked at once a year to make sure there's not a buildup, which could block the damper from opening fully.